So ranked seasons is the main competitive mode in MLB The Show Diamond Dynasty. It's where you get your best team possible and you play a sweaty 9-inning game. Sometimes it can be really rage-inducing, but realistically, the rewards should be the best for this because it's the most competitive mode. Sometimes they aren't, sometimes they are, but today we're going to be putting all of the rewards with Season 1 included into a tier list. Starting off with the C tier, we have Gunnar Henderson and Andre Dawson. Now, looking at Andre Dawson's card, you're probably thinking he's not really a C tier type of player, but just comparing him with everyone else, which is the definition of a tier list, he's going to be in the C tier. I mean, doesn't really do anything too special, and he only has 90 power versus lefties, 52 discipline too. Horrible discipline. I mean, look, he has great defense, speed, good contact versus lefties. The clutch is also a little low. But compared to everyone else, this card is C tier. When a ranked season reward has 90 contact versus lefties, 98 power versus lefties, and 93 clutch, that itself is pretty bad. And obviously this Gunnar Henderson card isn't a bad card, but it's just nowhere near the level of other ranked season rewards, putting him in C tier. Moving up to the B tier, we have Lou Gehrig, Bootsy, Ian Kinsler, and Chef G. Garrett Cole. Starting off the B tier, we have this Charisma Lou Gehrig. Now, he's a good hitter, obviously 110, 104, 101, 98 for all four of the main hitting stats, with 114 clutch, has silver defense, but doesn't do anything elite. Like, he's not going to blow it out of the water with his power and his contact, so he's going to be in B tier. Ian Kinsler, again, another good card, 96, 101, 100, 116 for the main four hitting stats, with 102 vision, 97 discipline, 101 clutch. So hitting-wise, there isn't one thing that he really lacks desperately. Defense has great fielding at 95 fielding with 95 reaction, is a good base runner who can also steal 87 speed, 84 stealing, 83 aggressiveness. But it's like, again, it's another thing where it's not a knack on this Ian Kinsler card. It's just the fact that, I mean, he only has one stat above 101 hitting wise. So that alone is going to hold you back, and I have him in B tier because of that. Now, looking at this Garrett Cole card, you're probably thinking, really? B tier? And yes, he sort of has the attributes of an A tier card, but the thing is he is not as good as the pitchers I have in A tier, and that's what a tier list is. You're ranking players based on tiers, not based off of the card itself. So this Garrett Cole is going to be B tier. I mean, solid pitch mix, okay control and break, but the per nines are great, but B tier for me. Moving up to the A tier, we have Nolan Ryan, Stan Musial, Carlos Correa, Al Leiter, and Byron Buxton. Nolan Ryan cards are always insane on Hall of Fame and Legend, but horrible on All-Star, and it's because he doesn't have an insane pitch mix, but he throws super hard, and he has a really weird motion, and he also has really good hits per nine and pitching clutch. So if he was a little better with the control and the pitch mix, he would be S tier, but he's A tier. Stan Musial, I mean, one of the best hitters from any ranked seasons we've had in MLB The Show 23. 125 for both contacts and clutch. Has 102, 119 for the power, with 119 vision, 92 discipline. Silver defender is basically the only reason why I don't have him in S tier. Now, I know you can just put him at DH or first base and he'll be completely fine. I don't know why I accidentally just backed out. But this guy, I would say, is A tier. Carlos Correa has struggled this season for Minnesota, but this card is not a representation of that. I mean, obviously, he's kind of like Ian Kinsler, except better contact versus lefties, and he is maxed out clutch. And, like, the thing about this Correa card is he's very good. He'll be a good guy for you, but he could be a little better. That's the reason why I don't have him in S tier. Like, 102, 99 power is definitely good enough for ranked seasons God Squad. But there are better options. There are better ranked season rewards that we've had. So therefore, he's A tier. Now, I've used previous Al Leiter cards, and I can safely say that he's the definition of A tier. He's going to be very good, but not going to be insane for you for a few reasons. Number one, he doesn't throw too hard. I mean, he tops out at 95 on the four seam, which I don't even throw too much with this guy. Now, he has a good pitch mix, sinker, cutter, curveball, slider, but he doesn't really have a strikeout pitch. I really wish he had a changeup. But everything else is great with this guy, so A tier for me. Byron Buxton, another twin who hasn't really been doing too well this year, and I feel like no one is even talking about it. I think he has like a WRC plus of like 90, which is below average, and for the money they're paying him, It's not good, and I am convinced that it's because they're DHing him, which was to keep him on the field and keep him healthy, which, whatever. Anyway, Byron Buxton, maxed out power versus both sides, is elite. He has elite defense, 99 fielding, arm strength, and speed. It's the contact versus righties that really hurts him, and the vision. I just really hope, I really wish that they just gave us a little better contact versus righties, and then this card would be unbelievable. Just because of that and the vision, he's going to be an A tier. And lastly, in the S tier, we have Eric Gagne, Juan Soto, Rafael Devers, Satchel Paige, and Sean Murphy. Back in Season 1 and Season 2, this Eric Gagne card was one of my favorite relievers. Every year, his curveball is one of the best strikeout pitches in the game. I really hope we either get another one, or I'll have to wait till the end of Season 5 to use this guy, but he's an S tier reliever. Almost maxed out hits per 9, 125 Ks per 9, and pitch and clutch. Outlier on the four seam, great pitch mix, good control and break, as you can see. Like, there's not one thing this guy can't do. This Juan Soto All-Star Game card is probably the best Juan Soto card we've ever had in MLB The Show, not including the 2020 finest, when that card was just insane hitting-wise, but 125, 122 versus righties is elite, 102, 104, so definitely holds his own against lefties, 100 vision, 125 discipline, that's insane, he gets every check swing, and the 125 clutch helps him against lefties, and he has gold defense, which is really rare for a Juan Soto card, easily S tier. This Rafael Devers card is easily the best Devers card we've ever had in MLB The Show. 121, 120, 125, 100 for the main 4 hitting stats with 104 vision and discipline at 107 and 125 clutch, and he can play third, first, and second base with silver defense and a good arm. This is easily the best Devers card we've ever had, and this is one of the best ranked seasons reward, S tier for sure. Now we all know that Satchel Paige throws super hard. This 4-seam tops out at like 104 on this guy. But everything else is good about this card. His control is very good. His break is elite. The pitch mix could maybe be a tiny bit better, but it's definitely good enough for an S tier guy. 4-seam curveball, slider, screwball, sinker. Speed differentials are there. 125 stamina, 112 hits per 9, 116 pitch and clutch. This card is S tier. And the last player in this video is Sean Murphy from the Atlanta Braves. Now, obviously we have Adley Rutschman, who is probably better. He's not probably better. He is better than the Sean Murphy card, but this card is still insane. 103, 112 contact, 106, 108 power, 102 vision, 100 discipline, 114 clutch. Does everything very well hitting wise. Has insane defense, 90 fielding, 95 blocking, 99 arm strength. This is an S tier catcher. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys are new here, follow me on all my social medias, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, but most importantly, make sure you're subscribed right here on YouTube. So yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace.